Speech off.
Hey you guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you have been here before. My name is Emily, and in today's video, I thought we would do a video about, or have a discussion about the cane. I saw a post on Facebook about someone from someone in one of the groups I'm in on Facebook, about someone talking about or asking about, like, share your experiences. I'm sorry, I'm getting situated. Okay, there we go. Hope I'm in frame. But share your experiences if you, or when you got your first cane, and what were your feelings with it. But I was 5 when I got my first cane, so I don't really remember that. But I thought I would kind of modify that question and just kind of say, like, maybe talk about how I feel about my cane as someone who has been a cane user for the majority of my life. I think they gave me a cane whenever I was about 4 or 5, I believe, is when I started using a cane full time. It was around the age of 4 or 5, and I am 21 now. And so I just kind of thought maybe I would talk about how I feel about my cane, and maybe some tips and tricks for maybe someone who is new at getting new or just starting with a cane. So my cane is I'm scooting back a little trying to get it in the camera, but I doubt this works. I'm gonna link the exact cane, or link a similar cane that I have. It is the graphite, it's a graphite cane from the company Ambutech, and I personally use the what's it called, the jumbo rolling tip, which is basically a disc. There are several tips. I personally like the roller marshmallow tip, which is basically a tip that rolls, that is shaped like a marshmallow, a tip that's shaped like a ball that rolls, and the jumbo roller tip, which is what I have on this cane, which is shaped like a disc. There are several tips, where you can do 2-point touch or constant contact with, and if you have no experience with tips to know if you prefer constant contact or 2-point touch, I would suggest you work with a orientation and mobility specialist if possible, but to figure out what tip you would fit best for your navigation needs. But we'll start from the beginning, or start from how I've always kind of felt about how I remember feeling about my cane. I've always felt that my cane was kind of necessary. I've always felt that my cane was an important tool for me, because growing up, I always looked at it as a tool to help me navigate, because I am completely blind. Having something that was like an extra, kind of metaphorically, an extra set of eyes on the ground to help me locate steps, curbs, things that I couldn't see, and so I wasn't always having to, like, shuffle my feet to find curbs and things like that. And so you also can't always find curbs and things with your feet, so it was a safety you know, a safety thing for me to be able to have my cane with me, to be able to locate, help me locate steps, help me locate curbs, help me be able to locate texture changes, because there is texture changes between where a sidewalk is and where a street is, so I wouldn't walk out into a street by accident. Different things like that. Be able to navigate around obstacles easier, because my cane will sometimes feel it before I run into it. So for me, who learned how to use it at a young age, I realized the importance the handful of times where I didn't have it, or when I relied on a sighted guide and someone, never on purpose, but someone would accidentally run me into something because they didn't look far enough over to see where something was. So I learned the freedom of being able to have my cane and check for myself to make sure that there was nothing there before I turned. So for me, that was always important for me to have that freedom to check for myself to make sure I was safe. And there's always that, it's kind of a pro and a con depending on how you look at it. I generally look at it as a pro, but it can sometimes be a con if you're just trying to hurry up and get things done, and people can be overly wanting to like over help, but people want to help you. Like, having the cane is an identification symbol. Me walking around with my cane lets the public know, hey, I can't see you. Lets vehicles know, hey, I can't see you. Like, you, or lets people who drive, lets people who are walking, lets anyone know, hey, I can't see you, if there's a communication error of some point. And most times, like, if there is a communication error and I bring up, hey, I'm blind, and they look and realize I have my cane in their other hand, they're like, oh yeah, duh, I should have looked and realized that. And so having that identification error, and having that identification symbol is generally a blessing. Sometimes it is annoying when people want to step in and like overly help you when you don't need it, but that's more of people need to, you know, that's when you need to educate people and just tell them like, hey, thank you, but next time just ask if I need help instead of assuming I need help. But I love having the identification symbol so people know, or for any situation. But one thing that has really helped me feel more confident about the cane in general, that Ambutech, the company that makes the cane I use, the type of cane I use, has done a really great job of implementing in the past few years, is the different colors. Like, they do different colors, like you don't have to just get the basic universal white and red, or the basic white. My cane is pink and like a blue color, like a pink and kind of, I think it's a sky blue or pink and kind of teal color, which is cool. You can kind of express yourself, but you would still kind of want to make sure it's kind of a bright color that people can see. You know, you don't want to get black or something dark, because you want to make sure that drivers can still see you even when you're going out at night. But I really love this cane that I have. It's pink and kind of like skyish blue color, because it kind of, it's my cane. I have to bring it with me anyway, so it makes me feel confident using a symbol, like all the other points, the symbol, like the identification tool, the tool to help me navigate safely and independently and not having to rely on someone as much, but also have it represent my style and represent, you know, me as a person. And it can sometimes be like a cool like conversation piece if someone knows stuff about blindness and they're like, oh, that's not the standard white, like, oh, that's not the standard white and red, and you have like a cool like conversation about it. But so I will link the cane that I use below, the graphite cane, so you can look at it on the Ambutech website. They also have metal, they have slim light, they have a slimmer graphite cane. Ambutech has a lot of different cane options that you can look at and discuss with a blindness professional if you have someone that you can talk to. But I will link the cane that I use so you can go through and customize it, and you can go look on my YouTube channel. I do have a video where I talk about how to customize a cane to your liking. I will link that below too. I'll link my video where I talk about how to customize a cane and the website where you can customize your canes. That's probably not one of my best videos because I did it a while back, but I hope y'all still enjoy it. But I'm gonna try to start doing some more frequent uploads, so if y'all have any blindness questions, feel free to leave them down below. I know this was kind of a rambly video, just someone posted that in a Facebook group and it kind of made me want to share my opinions, so I just kind of sat down and started talking. That's like the fun thing about when you have your own YouTube, you can kind of just sit down and chat. So I will see y'all next time. I don't have an exact schedule. Every time I say I'm going to make more frequent uploads, something happens, but I have been getting a little bit better at it. But yeah, I'm trying to get to at least 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm going to keep saying it, putting it out there in every video that it's going to happen until it happens. At the time of filming this, we are at 354. It might go up by the time that this goes out because I'm filming it on a Saturday night and I'm going to post it when I get up on Sunday morning. So it will be Sunday when this is posted. I don't know when you'll be seeing this, like watching it, but just share it, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Speech on. Low battery, 20%. Low power mode button. View 13 minutes. Stop. Take picture. Stop recording video.